Born in 1953 in London, Iain McGilchrist defies categorization. Psychiatrist, Oxford literary scholar, philosopher of science, and rebel against modernity's mechanized mind, his life and work form a rare fusion of intellect, courage, and integrity. His writings, especially The Master and His Emissary and The Matter with Things, challenge some of the most dominant assumptions of our time. They question how we think, not just what we think. McGilchrist trained at Oxford, studying English literature before switching paths to medicine and specializing in psychiatry. That leap from poetic imagination to neurological science might seem contradictory in today's hyper-specialized world. But in McGilchrist's journey, it is a return to wholeness, to a time when thought wasn't diced into sterile compartments. It is the same instinct that drove Spartans to master both spear and philosophy. That duality, the synthesis of opposites, is at the core of his life's thesis. At the heart of McGilchrist's work lies an epic battle, not between left and right in politics, but between the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Unlike the pop psychology simplifications of the 1990s, McGilchrist's argument is deeper, richer, and more alarming. He believes that our civilization is being slowly suffocated by the overdominance of the brain's left hemisphere, rational, literal, fragmented, obsessed with control. This, he argues, has led to a reductionist culture, one that idolizes measurement, flattens meaning, and ignores nuance and context. In The Master and His Emissary, he draws on neuroscience, history, philosophy, and art to argue the right hemisphere, responsible for holistic thinking, empathy, intuition, and meaning, should be the master, while the left should serve as its emissary. But modern civilization has reversed that natural order. The emissary now rules, and the world is crumbling under the weight of that inversion. This is no abstract academic theory. The consequences are everywhere. In our education systems obsessed with testing, in politics reduced to slogans, in algorithms defining relationships, in mental health epidemics triggered by shallow digital engagement. We live in an era where the measurable eclipses the meaningful, and McGilchrist calls it out with scholarly precision and Spartan resolve. His message is as confrontational as it is urgent. It demands we slow down, reflect, reconnect with intuition and lived experience. It refuses to bow to the gods of progress, productivity, and hyper-efficiency. In an age of AI and data worship, McGilchrist dares to ask, what is being lost in our obsession with the map over the terrain? Despite the enormity of his challenge to the intellectual status quo, McGilchrist is no firebrand. His voice is calm, his words measured, and his demeanor monastic. But underneath that composure is steel. A quiet warrior who walked away from lucrative academic roles and the safety of consensus. He does not offer simple answers, only the difficult path of reclaiming wisdom over knowledge and depth over speed. Like all those who live by the Spartan mindset, McGilchrist embraces solitude, reflection, and discipline. He devotes his life not to reputation or wealth, but to service. The service of restoring balance in a world that has lost it. His work has been largely ignored by the mainstream until recently, and yet he has persisted. Slowly, his ideas are being recognized by thinkers, scientists, artists, and those burned out by the shallow promise of modernity. McGilchrist's mission is not a rejection of reason, but the restoration of proportion. The Greeks called it sophrosine, a harmony between passion and restraint, logic and imagination. He calls for nothing less than a rebalancing of our culture's soul. In the Spartan worldview, the battlefield is not always blood and iron. It is often the mind itself. And few exemplify this inner combat more than Iain McGilchrist. His is the war against reductionism, against lifeless abstraction, against the machine that forgets it was made by men. Order the Spartan Mindset today and embark on your journey toward becoming the leader your world needs. Let your struggles forge you into a warrior of character and resolve. The Spartan Mindset provides a comprehensive and actionable guide to personal development and resilience. Available now for just $19.99. Purchase your copy from the links in the description box below and on this channel's homepage, because your future begins with the right mindset, the Spartan Mindset.